Hi everyone, I just rewrote the cadence Get It On from Lake Mary High School by memory. I'm going to let the cadence play the whole way through. You can find the PDFs of the score and the individual parts in the description box. After the cadence is done, I'm going to talk a little bit about tips and pointers on how to play it and the origin of the cadence. All right, so that was the cadence Get It On. When I think of Lake Mary High School and Lake Mary Marching Rams, that's the cadence that I hear. That is the cadence that we would march out to from 2012 to 2015. We'd march to the stadium with it. Every parade, you'd hear it. I did want to add too that this cadence's origins go back to the early 2000s, well before my time at Lake Mary. And I don't know who wrote it, who transcribed it. I know that it definitely came from Come On and Go from Big Eight, which is FSU's drumline. And I went to FSU as well after going to Lake Mary High School. So I'm positive that that was where the inspiration came from. But it's pretty far from Come On and Go. So somebody had to have took the idea from Come On and Go and made it into Get It On. Something that I would want everyone to know when learning this cadence. I just want to say I wrote this by memory just now. It's been over 10 years since I went to Lake Mary High School, since I was on drumline, well over 10 years. So this is the best I have by memory, but it sounds pretty accurate to me. Some pointers. I don't know how many bass drums you're going to have each year. Some years we had 4, some years we had 5. If you have 5 bass drums, you just take this top note and bass drum 1 will just play 1, and then bass drum 2 will play the bass drum 3 will get the and here, bass drum 4, 4 and, 5 and. So basically all that's happening is you're just moving this top note up for bass drum 1, and then you can let bass drum 4, 3, 2 and 1 play the second measure. However you want to split it up, but the top note would usually be got by the highest bass if you have 5 at the moment. So that is important to see there. This is a double stop on snare. So when you have this, I have right, left, because this is both sticks hitting in unison at the same time. There is a visual that the tenors and snares will do right here while they're not playing in this measures of rest. It's called fishing. That's what we would call it, the fishing. And I don't know if you could look that up on YouTube. I think you could just find a different old video of Lake Mary High School and you'll see them fishing in any video from the past doing that visual. Everything comes out normal until I want to highlight where it goes to piano. So here you need to decrescendo to be super quiet. You want to be as quiet as possible in this next section that a decrescendo down. This piano is up here. I'm going to move this to right there so you can kind of see it that it's after this decrescendo. So maybe I'm going to move this to like be more obvious. I don't know. Maybe here. Yeah, maybe that's better. So you guys can see this section's piano. and then all through here. The fortissimo starts here, double forte there. So you want to play really quiet from this decrescendo, this little part here, and then you want to, on these eighth note triplets, you want to go really loud and just play super, super loud until the end. At the very, very end, you have some vocals. So you'll hear 1E and a 2E and a 3, dut, dut, dut. So dut, dut, dut will come in on and 4 and. 1E and a 2E and a 3, dut, 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 and 4 and. And then at the very end here, you'll have, again, 1E and a 2E and a 3, get it on. And that'll be on the and a 4. 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4. 1E and a 2E and a 3, get it on. And everyone in band will do that. It's not just going to be the drum line. So if you're a drumline person teaching this to the rest of the drum line, you should let the band members know if they've never heard it that that's the vocals and kind of run it through them a couple times. They'll get it from there. But yeah, this is iconic Lake Mary cadence. I don't think that you could get through a Lake Mary High School game without playing this a bunch of times. And we used to play this in the cafeteria on Fridays during lunch. We would come in and play this and play some of the other ones. I think I'm gonna work on uploading some more of the iconic cadences, but this one cannot be done without. So I'm gonna upload this again. The PDF of the score is gonna be in the description box. And hopefully I will also put the snare, tenor, bass, and cymbal individual lines. Real quick, I forgot to mention that right here, these are sizzles meant to be split between half of your cymbal line. So one half of your cymbal line will do the and of 1 and the and of 3. The other half will do the and of 2 and the and of 4. So you'll have half the people going like 1 and 2, and it's a sizzle. So this is a sizzle. Let me see if I can play the sound. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You get what I mean. It's just one. I know it's weird to make the noise, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, and that's a sizzle. Again, you could look up a video of this if you needed to, but half the guys are gonna do the and of 2 and 4, and the other half are gonna do the and of 1 and 3. And that's just, I think, to make it easier. It's a lot easier for everyone to split it up into just having to do every other beat instead of doing sizzles on every off beat. I was never on cymbals. I've only ever played tenors and snare. I played tenors my sophomore, junior year, and snare my senior year. So I'm not really sure much about the cymbal line and how that goes, but I listened to it and this is what sounds right. So yeah, that's the cadence to get it on.